devotees go to the launch or boat, or what do you call it, cruise or ferry. And then there they have a big festival where they actually distribute about 30,000 plates of prasadam, 30 to 35,000 every year, free of free prasadam or prasadam. So it is a different experience. It was nice, it was good, and especially Jagannath was very merciful, so we could able to see him very closely. We could able to participate in his seva. So that was very good. And then we are back. Yes, today morning only we came back. Again late. There was some construction, so we got a little late. So trying to still adjust everything. So please forgive me for all these changes. Usually I don't do that, but somehow I was under the pressure, and then I had to make those changes. So we'll start from where we left. Let's start with a prayer. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Swamini Dinamane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Swamini Dinamane. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Darati Swapadamikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sargajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahita Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha Jai Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Bhuvnisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nityananda Abdudeva Vasudha Prana Vallabha Janav Jivita Pati Krishna Prema Pada Prabhu Padmavati Shuta Shriman Sachinandana Purvajaha Bhavonmakta Jagatrata Rakta Gaura Kale Varaha Namo Namo Niruddhaya Rishikeshi Andriyatmane Namaha Paramansaya Purnaya Nibhritatmane Swarga Pavarga Dvaraya Nityam Shuchi Sade Namaha Namo Hiranya Viraya Chaturhotraya Tantave. Okay, so we will start from, everybody has Bhagavad Gita. Sorry, that light is not working, so maybe you want to come, everybody wants to come front. One is Ram. Please come everybody front so that you can read. So chapter 8, my page numbers are different than yours. So chapter 8, no, it is not the same. .5, yeah, 8 till 8.4 we did. Mike? my list, but I'm not able to do it. Yeah, I know. From last few weeks, I'm thinking very seriously, but I'm not able to do it. So I will be ordering it. Okay. So please repeat after me. This is chapter 8, verse 5. Antakale cha mameva Smaran mukta kalevaram. Antakale cha mameva Smaran muktva kalevaram. Yah prayati sadmadbhavam Yah prayati samadbhavam Yati nastayatra sanshayah Yati nastayatra sanshayah. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me, alone at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. So before we go further, I just wanted to connect this, because there was a big gap between what we did few weeks back to what we are doing now, right? So if you remember the chapter 8, the title of chapter 8 is Attaining the Supreme. And if you remember the chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute. So in chapter 7 we understood what exactly is the Absolute, what exactly Krishna is. And the last part of chapter, Krishna actually used some specific words, right? So chapter 8 starts with those words, those questions by Arjuna. And we have listed down, I have listed down, last time we spoke about this. So those are those questions, and then Krishna actually answers those questions in those first 4 verses. For like say, 3rd and 4th verse, he answers everything. And then verse 5 onwards, he actually goes further to explain how to attain the Supreme. Right? So this particular verse, and by mercy of Srila Prabhupada, many times we got this information, that whatever we remember at the end of our life, we will attain that. So verse 5 is telling that. We will go in detail. Let me see whether we will do 6 and then do together. Okay, let's read the purport. So kids wants to read the purport very clearly. You should read. Is the Krishu? You want to read? Somebody wants to tell him. We let Krishu read, then you read. He will read one paragraph because he was ready with his book. Constantly Smaran, incessantly chant the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. as a tree. Taroriva Sahishnuna. Nandan. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So if you see here, Prabhupada is clearly mentioning, he is connecting lot of things here, and he is giving actually a perfect formula for all of us. Right? It's like an expert doctor. Right? There are so many medicines, there are so many dosage of medicines, but expert doctor seeing our disease, he gives that dosage. So Prabhupada is expertly telling us what Krishna is telling. Right? Krishna is telling, if you remember me, you will attain that. And then how to remember, and what is the best way to remember in this age of Kali. That is what he is doing. Right? So it's very clearly and very strategically Prabhupada is mentioning this here. Right? Also he has added one more thing in that we have to be as tolerant as a tree. Taro Riva Sahishnuna. Anybody? Why we have to do that? Why Prabhupada added this in the purpose? Krishna is not telling in the translation or in the verse. Right? Krishna is just telling, remember me. He is not telling that, okay, just try to adjust everywhere and try to be Sahishnuna. Why? Why you think it is important? Yeah, so to remember continuously, one thing we have to remember, to forget these impediments. Otherwise, what will happen? We will not be able to remember Krishna. So Prabhupada is telling, what is our disease? Our disease is we are actually trying to remember the other things. Oh, I have so many problems. I have this, I have that. I have work, I have family. So that is our disease, and on top of that disease, what is the solution? That is what Prabhupada is saying. That try to be like a tree. Very, very important example. Why? Why tree is a very important example? Because if you see, tree not only tolerates, on top of that it continues to do what it is supposed to do. Tree is not telling, oh, if something happens to tree saying, no, from tomorrow I will not give you shade. Especially this is so hot, then you really will, feel the importance of shade. If recently you have gone to any garden or, in a park, then you will know what the shade means. Otherwise we don't care that much about shade. So it doesn't tell that. It continues to do what it is supposed to do. Even in that scorching heat, it is giving us a shade. Even in that condition, it is giving what it is supposed to give. So that important example, we have to remember, we have to follow, that we have to continue to do what we are doing. And next couple of verses will tell about that. Yes, Mataji, you forgot? Yeah, Shastrically it tells all these, right? We have what kind of, three kinds of pidas we have. Adhyatmic, Adidevik and Adibhautik. So all these impediments we should try to be as a tree and Sahanshilta. Is that okay? So we'll go to the next verse if anybody has any questions or comments. We'll go to, yes. actually, yes, very good question. So, what is tolerance? Tolerance actually is remembering yourself again and again that you are not a body. Because whatever is happening, impediments and whatever pida what we have is coming through body only. Right? So what happens then? We are giving importance to our body. Then automatically, if you are giving importance to body, we are not giving importance to Krishna. Now somebody can come forward and say, "Oh, does that mean that we have to? If we are sick, then we don't have to take care. We don't go to doctor, or we just ignore." But it doesn't work that way. And Krishna will mention that in further verses. I think the 8th verse specifically mentions that. So let's go to the next verse. Please repeat after me. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajyatyante kalevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Ishan, you want to read the purport? Krishna is further telling here that our state of mind, what we have, state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. So somebody can come forward and say that. Before I go there, this is very important, and because of Prabhupada's mercy that we are able to see this clearly here. All of us, or most of us, are coming from a background where we already follow so many things from our parents, from our thing. And one thing we learned from everybody from childhood, that everything is same. You follow this god, you follow that god, you do this, everything is same. At the end, everything is going to the same place. It's not. That is what Krishna is telling here. What you do, that is what you will get. What you will remember, that is what you will get. And repeatedly you might have heard Prabhupada saying in different lectures that if you buy ticket of California, don't expect to head to New York. Don't expect to go anywhere. So what does that mean? That means if you go and worship a demigod, then you will be not reaching to the ultimate goal. You will be reaching to demigod's planet. Whatever you worship, whatever you will remember at the end of your life, there you will go. So Krishna has mentioned here that what we remember at the end of the life, that time we will. So somebody will say, yeah, it will be easy, just remember that, see Krishna's photo at the end of the life and you will go to Krishna. Yes, it is possible. But if you are able to remember that 100%. So can we do that? Is it possible? It is possible. My question is, what Krishna said, okay, what your state of mind is there, that you will get. Now we know what is our ultimate goal. Remember Krishna. So can we remember Krishna while leaving the body? It is possible, yes. But is it easy? Why it is not? It's correct. What is that? Yeah, actually it's good. One of the thing is that experience is like, Shastra says, like 1,000 scorpion biting you. That experience of living body. So in that pain, how somebody will remember Krishna? One aspect is that. Other aspect is that state of mind actually bewilders soul, thinking, oh, I will leave this, I will leave the house, I will leave the family, I will leave my son, my daughter, whatever, my wife, and that the soul actually tries to hanker more on that and forgets about Krishna. Then how this happens? How this can be achieved? With practice and determination. And that is what it is. So what exactly practice does? What exactly practice does? When you are learning driving, what happens initially? Consciously you are doing so many things, so many decisions, you are seeing, alert and doing. But now after say 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, what happens? Are you consciously doing that? Or automatically it is happening? So shouldn't we do the same thing with this process also? Or do you agree that we should achieve that automatic mode? I remember when I was driving initially, I remember 2 things I used to be scared. Right? One is taking the left. Right? Because in India, it is right, and it is not like here that where the ongoing traffic is coming in front of you, and still you have to exactly take a left, properly, judging everything, timing and everything. That was one. And then other one, I was living that time in South, so coming to Edison, I have to come through the route 18, and then 18 merges to go to route 1. So that whole merging pattern is from second lane, you have to go to like 5th lane in just matter of few seconds. Right? So initially it used to be a lot of planning when I used to come there, and then do this, do that. My mind was telling, my hands, my legs, everything was doing. But then eventually that becomes so automatic or easy. I don't feel also now if I use the same road, I don't feel also. It automatically happens. So I have to take that exit, I have to change the lanes, and it automatically happens. So how we can achieve automatic thing. So what automatic means? In subconscious mind, that is automatically happening. So how we can put this particular piece in our subconscious mind? In reality, today actually I was not planning to take this particular verse, because while driving yesterday and while the whole day yesterday when I was doing I was in Niagara yesterday, I was thinking that because last few days my sadhana got hit, because of timings actually, timing and change of the places, right? So I was thinking that what is the best so that it never happens that way. And the first thing came in my mind is we should have a habit. The habit should be such that automatically it should happen. No matter what place you are, no matter what circumstances you are, no matter at what time you sleep. Like one day we were late, I think we cooked at 11 o'clock, we ate at 11:30 in the night, because whole day we were out, so we changed from one city to other city. So next day morning obviously it got hit. So I was thinking, and then I thought, why not I today will talk about power of habit. So that is what I was thinking, but unfortunately I couldn't get enough time to prepare. But still we will talk whatever I could try to understand. So I was reading something about habit, how habit actually formats, how habit gets created. So what happens and materially also scientists are very, very interested to see this. And there are many specific cases where they have actually documented as well as experimented specific cases to see this. And why it is important for us? Because, as I told you, unless it goes in our subconscious mind, we will not be able to do this, what Krishna is telling. Because with our conscious mind, if you want to take decision, go to the, okay, I have to remember Krishna, I have to do Hare Krishna, I have to do this, it will never happen. So we have to create habit of doing this. So our mind, right, uses the brain as a memory, for a memory or slot of or a storage of a memory. And the brain has two kind of things. One is those you are doing in consciously and those you are doing subconsciously. And brain, Krishna has created such a way, brain is very fluid. When I say fluid means it's not like our veins, where veins are actually going from one point to other points. Brain goes on circuits, and those circuits actually create some grooves in our brain. And those grooves, as you are practicing more and more, those grooves go deeper and deeper, and where it becomes a pattern in the brain. And what they have experimented, I'll give you a couple of examples. Right? One example they have these are scientists did this. They actually created T structure, and they have actually used rats and with all probes in their head to see how it works. Okay? So the rat, in front of rat there is actually a partition, a blocker, and then at the end of the T, on the left side of the T, they kept cheese, on the right side of the T, nothing. So they did with multiple rats. So with a click of sound, they used to open the partition. The rat used to go, tries to fumble, go back and forth, come back. So initially it used to do that. Eventually it reached to the T, right? But at the end of the T, but again it just fumbles here and there, thinking or trying to smell something, trying to get accustomed to the T structure, but coming back. During that they checked the probe and the graph, and in that they found that the brain is working to its maximum capacity to understand and to formulate, to grasp everything around, to formulate a strategy and to take the next decision. Eventually doing this repeatedly, what happened? The mouse finally reached to the cheese and he tasted the cheese. So repeatedly doing this, ultimately what used to happen, they used to do click, open that gate, mouse used to directly run to the cheese. And they found, very interesting, they found in his brain there were no activities at all in his brain during that time. So that means that went somewhere other than that brain activities, because it became a pattern, it became a habit to that rat. That means brain stored it somewhere, saying click, run on the left side. So there is a trigger, click, right? There is an activity, run on the left side, and there is a reward. So the habit has these three patterns. Right? So there is a click. Click means actual the trigger. Trigger means cue. Cue, it say okay, you see something and suddenly you do something. Then there is activities which we continuously do. Then that habit will come, and then reward. This is the way habit forms. So any new habit, if you want to do, you have to have at least these three. But what happens if that reward itself is not interesting? That reward itself is not attractive. So what will happen? You will say, oh, okay, why should I try? Why should I try? I will not go. I will just sit here. I will sit on the sofa. I will not go for a program. So one more component comes, is actually the craving, liking. So these components will actually create a habit, any new habit. So how we will actually use this scientific experiment, scientific explanation to create a perfect habit, so that will help us in Krishna consciousness. Because once you know the components, then you can try to do this. So how we can create the cravings of listening, of hearing, of participating more in Krishna conscious activity? Any ideas? Yes, Mataji? Correct? Yes. One thing is discipline. Because if you remember the experiment continuously they were doing the same thing. In fact, there was another experiment on top of that, just to complete this theory. What they did, they actually broke his pattern. Instead of cheese, they put a shock there. And that completely fumbled him, that set of rats. Because the pattern then broke, then again they have to repeat the process for a long time. And usually they saw, and usually our, Maharaj also said that about 30 days, 1 month pattern if you have discipline, then automatically it happens. You don't need alarm to wake up. You don't need any, stimulus to do that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, even if you say that. Right time, yeah, that is what happens. That is what happens. Yeah, first we would need that alarm or trigger, but once you have the pattern, then nothing has to be told you as a trigger. Right? So we know what are the things important. First, the cue, trigger. So until we have that habit, we should create that trigger. First we have to decide what habit you want. Right? If you want to remember Krishna at the time of death, we have to push that in our habit. We have to push that in our subconscious mind, because habit is in the subconscious mind. Once that habit is there, 1 minute, right, then automatically it will happen. So what we need to do, we need to actually follow what Prabhupada has told. Prabhupada has told us to chant. Prabhupada has told us to read his books. Do we have these habits? If not, we should create these habits as a new habit. So how we can create? So we should have a trigger, cue. Okay, maybe alarm can be a cue. Time can be a cue, saying, okay, 7 o'clock, 7:30, whatever time, I will do 2 rounds, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, whatever, wherever we are in our. But we have to create that habit. If we don't create now, something else will take place of that habit. So we should create the habit, the cue, then the process. We should, with determination, I said two things. One is practice. So the routine is a practice. Second is determination. Because without determination, it will not work. So how determination will come? Right? What doesn't come? Death is an end. I am not reaching death. I am telling the habit. So yeah, death will not tell us at what time it is coming. Right? But once you have a habit, then what you need to do, that 7 o'clock, you have to replace with every time. Right? Once we have a habit of 7 o'clock, then repeating that habit is easier. I remember seeing the kids, right? Our elders and our parents used to tell, I don't know here they tell or not, that you sit on a particular time for study, either in the morning hours or other, but particular time, this time you just study. And that actually helps a lot. I personally saw, initially I wasn't listening, but once I got that habit, then I really saw it helped a lot. It answered your question. Okay. And what I'm telling, I'm not telling that only this habit will help us at the time of death. But building such habits, following Prabhupada, will help us to have that subconscious mind where we will remember Krishna. Somebody was having question. Somebody was having a comment also. I think Sudhakar, Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, the answer is Krishna. At the end of our life, that is the answer. But how we will reach? We cannot reach directly to Krishna. Right? So it depends on our where we are in our change of our heart. We start with Guru, Prabhupada, and Parampara, and then Krishna. But ultimate goal is that. But even if we remember Krishna's devotees, that is also something. Then actually that state of mind will bring us back to serve the Guru, serve Prabhupada. Okay, so what habit you will create? Now you know. So what is, we have to have a trigger. Trigger can be what we have mentioned. Then the practice, at least for 28 days, that they say in the experiment, 28 days continuously if you do, it becomes a habit. So that plus reward. So what reward we will get out of this? Unless that craving of that reward is there, we will not be able to practice. So we know what reward we'll get, but how we will create the craving? You'll say it's okay, I have big life, I have another 40 years, 50 years, I'll do sometime. So the craving will happen, create, if you associate with person who has the same craving. So association is important. Okay. If you want to improve in your reading, get tagged along with a person who has a habit of reading. Other thing is prayers. Pray to Prabhupada, pray to Krishna that I want to actually have that experience which will be a reward to me after reading. I am taking example of reading, but this is applicable to chanting, other sadhanas also. Right? Any questions? Comments? So now somebody will say, okay, I already have habits. I don't want any new habits. But are they good habits? Right? Especially what happens many times, we have, at least I am telling, from my own experience, and there could be many habits, that we have a habit of reading a lot of, or doing internet browsing, and hours go in that. You search something, you try to find something you want, you read one news, get interesting, stumble on couple of words, you say, okay, what is this? Because we are also trying Satchit Ananda, right? So that Chit potency is also there, where the knowledge you want. So what is this word? You Google, try to find what is this word. And you will see after 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you will see, oh, 1.5 hours is gone. But if we chant, that 7 minutes is actually torture to us of one round. Isn't it? Or we have to put our mind, okay, chant. But time flies if you are just browsing, reading some news, trying to find, learn something. So how we can do that? How we can change those bad habits? So if you want to change the habit, the pattern is same. Only thing is you have to change the activity. How you can change the activity means the practice. That you have to check and balance. So check and balance is what? Basically austerity and reward you have to use. Austerity in not doing those things. Don't feed anything to those habits. And reward to the habit which is replacing that. So what that means, I'll give with little example. We are late, so I want to cover the next verse also. So how we can do that is, say you have a reading habit. It's good, but reading bad means unwanted things. It's not a good habit. So you have to have a stop to those. How you will check? You have a check, time check. 10 minutes you should check yours. Okay, what I'm doing. 15 minutes you have to do what I'm doing, or half an hour, whatever you can do. What I'm doing. Oh, I'm still reading the news. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing this search. So you have to stop that. And then instead of that time only, you replace that with proper, nice reading. Okay, let me go to Dandavad.com, example I am giving. Or let me go to, Prabhupada's books are there. Prabhupada's diaries are there actually on the web. You can see Bhaktivedanta archives, you will see Prabhupada's diaries, what he has written during Calcutta, what he has written during his stay in New York. Amazing. You should try to read that. So that is what we should pull and set in our routine, our practice. Then it will happen. I'm trying to give practical advice because this is what I thought will help us. Before we go to the next verse, any questions or comment? Yes, Manay. Krishna? Post, okay. Family members. you thought it is right. It's practical, right? It's practical, right? So Krishna is answering in the next verse the same question. So let's read the verse. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmaram yuddhacha maya arpita manobuddhir mam iveshasi asanshayah mam iveshasi asanshayah. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. So I'll read the purport and we'll discuss. Right? This instruction to Arjuna is very important for all men engaged in material activities. The Lord does not say that one should give up his prescribed duties or engagements. One can continue them and at the same time think of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna. This will free one from material contamination and engage the mind and intelligence in Krishna. By chanting Krishna's names, one will be transferred to the supreme planet, Krishna Loka, without a doubt. So, what exactly Krishna is telling here? Right? Krishna is telling, remember me in the form of Krishna and same time carry out your prescribed duty. So here actually, Krishna is, two things are there here important. Right? One is, Krishna didn't tell, do your duty and remember me. He said, remember me and do your duty. So what comes first? Remembering him comes first. So in the same case, same example what you said, right? First thing is, I just want to tell. See, internet, it is such a situation that anybody can say anything. And that is what most of the time happens. And there are very intelligent people. Intelligent means, you know why I am telling this? Because even in schools they are telling that don't follow Wikipedia and other things because it's not 100% always. The school, because Wikipedia has all the information, giving you all the information, nice things, I'm not saying. But we have to use our intelligence to actually judge that whether it is right or not. So many times what happens in the postings, many people just tell what they think. But shastrically, we need to check with a guru, with a, you know the 3-point system, right? The 3-point system, sadhu, shastra and guru. This 3-point system should give a precise information that is only will give us the exact knowledge. So somebody can say something, and if you see in the same post, 100 people will say 100 different things. But then whom to follow? And most of them you will think it is practical. Yeah, it may be practical, but it may not be correct. Yes. Yeah, mostly because what happens in conversation, what happens that you have to think, oh, what the other person will say, if I say what the other person's reaction will be. In net what happens, it is just one way. You say whatever you want to say, nobody is going to, even if they say, they will say, okay, it's not directly to me, it's on the internet. Yeah. But which is okay. So I'm telling, the answer to that is, you know, I repeated this few times, right? That whenever this question comes, I have a good example which Sri Vrindavan Prabhu has given, right? To traveling through a train. If you remember, you can travel with just one gamcha, still you will be happy. And you can travel with complete 4 suitcase full with your pillowcase, your bedding, everything, brush, toothbrush, everything. But still you may not be happy. So it is not a problem with what you are carrying. It's a problem with your consciousness, your mind. Right? If that particular lady is not ready for following strict regulations of sannyas or whatever we're talking, then it shouldn't go. The best person who can help is basically whoever is counseling, the guru, sadhu, shastra, can help that person to decide, not internet. And the normal situation is we are part of a family, we are part of a society. Then very rarely you will have a situation where somebody will be fit for that kind of life. Usually it is no, otherwise what will happen, it will be always a constant struggle. Oh, I have just gamcha, I don't have that bed, I don't have that bedding. Or other person will say, I have so many things but I am not happy. So it depends on our consciousness, it depends on how that person is built. So this is what Krishna is saying, that whatever situation you are, like one of the attractive thing I got attracted to Bhagavad Gita is Krishna didn't tell Arjuna, okay, forget everything, go under the tree and do chanting, do japa. He said you fight. So you do your prescribed duty. That is what is told to us. It is not told to us that okay, you don't do your prescribed duties. We have to do our prescribed duties. We have to continue to do. In fact, we have to excel in our prescribed duties. If we become expert, then only we will be able to do more seva. So we have to do our prescribed duties, but Krishna is telling two things. One is remember him in the Krishna form and do prescribed duties. And remembering is coming first. So what happens that many times we have that dilemma. I'll just wrap it up. We have the dilemma that, I am doing seva, but I am not able to remember Krishna. I am doing everything, but I am not able to remember Krishna. Still you do that seva. Still you practice. And eventually it will happen that you will remember Krishna and do seva. Both. Until then, we will practice. And use the experiments to create the habit. Yeah, what is the definition of nice? I would say, we should do our prescribed duties. As a daughter, you have prescribed duties, so you have to make sure that you take care of it. Right? But being nice doesn't mean that, I will do everything related to Krishna and chanting afterwards and do this. We have to use our intelligence. That's the reason we have to read. More and more as I am seeing, right, I also trying to emphasize myself I should read more and more, because that sharpens our intelligence. That will help us to take decisions, such decisions. Because one thing I understood, Mataji, that if you hurt somebody, right, it will not take us anywhere. Right? If you hurt somebody, that means what? That we will not be able to free up our all karmas. We will not be able to free up ourselves to go to the next level. See, you hurting somebody is different than somebody is getting hurt. Yeah, but if you know that somebody is getting hurt because of something you are doing, and you can adjust that, then you should. Let's take an example. If I bang my door or my garage door loudly, that is upsetting my neighbor. I'm just giving it. If he's upsetting and I don't know, he's getting hurt, but I don't know. But if I know, so I should change my habit to make it slower so that it doesn't. Got it? Correct. That's it. Okay, any other questions or comments? I think a lot of topics we covered. Yeah. Actually, that is little different what you said. See, first is what is liberation? Liberation doesn't mean going back to Krishna. Liberation means leave my individuality. That means I become just a spark and I'll just merge into effulgence. That is liberation. Liberation means I don't have any activities to do. That is liberation. Correct. Even you being in material world, you can break that cycle. So what the devotees, pure devotees say, doesn't matter that whether I am in Krishna Loka or I am in here. I just want your service. If I serve, it doesn't matter to me. That is what this. Correct. That's correct. Yes. Okay. So we have 6 minutes. Can we do one round? So we'll complete at top of the hour, 10 o'clock. Sorry, it took more time. Actually, we started also late today. I think Aarti was going little more time. So quickly we will do one round. Everybody please take, Krishu, can you give, see below there, yeah, that box, that bag, yes, give please, everybody. Sorry, one question, yeah, go ahead. Actually, because for him, who is this? Yeah, if you can ask the name. So Lord comes. Okay, Nitya Mata. Hare Krishna Mataji. So very nice question. So Lord Buddha is a specific incarnation of Lord, where it's came for a specific purpose, and to fulfill those purpose he had to take few steps, right? So that's the reason he left, and he actually spread the dharma all over the place. Because there were specific people that time who were actually taking help of Shastra, help of Vedas, saying animal killing, animal sacrifice is okay. And doing for, under the sanction of Shastra, he was doing that. They were doing that. And so he wanted to break everything. That's the reason that became his prescribed duty. To save the mankind, to send back everybody, and that's the reason for higher purpose he has left this. Somebody can come back and say, oh, Prabhupada also left the family, but Prabhupada made sure from Shastrically that his elder son was able to take care of the family, and then for higher purpose he has left the family. So higher purpose, the prescribed duties are left, which is also okay by Shastra. But in common purpose for us, how we will know what is higher purpose? So for that again, Sadhu, Shastra and Guru is the 3-point verification system. So basically we have to go to senior devotees and ask, okay, can I do this? Is that okay? Or Guru, we can ask, yeah. Is that okay? Okay, so we will chant now. Please repeat. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gauravanta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gauravanta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya